And of course, crowning new champions. Speaking of which, Spurs start with the kickoff and they get in straight with a shot there. Of course, the Spurs under 18 squad yesterday crowned champions, beating Volta in their respective finals of the age category. Here's Craig though now down the right. Still Craig. Takes a cross here. Leaves it for Sion. Just miss hitting that. Down the left they come here. Spurs goes for the shot and that's missing off the cross there. That's Burhan at the second post for Spurs. Of course, this is the open tournament here, so it's for the professional and non-professional men players as well for across the city. And as you can see, we've got some exciting players, of course. Scott Maris and India International in goal. Looking towards the left, but that's a poor pass there by Scott to his standards. Just an open game here though. We still have a few more to go over the course of the week, so please, it's just a few days. An open tournament that should conclude by the 13th of May. Headed back there by Craig now. Yes, Sion. Tossing it up there between Krish and him though. Goal kick here now. Scott to resume from the back here to Craig. Craig loves it forward. It's blocked there by Kalash, of course. Making sure that the danger man Clinton doesn't get too much of supply. All very talented individuals across both the teams here. All equally achieved. And here comes the ball on our right. The Spurs have 11. It's an open chance here for them, and that's their opening goal. Spurs open their account here. Play resumes now. Here's Dawson. Back to Karankana. Almost to Scott. Scott now looking for some space here. Of course, Rishabh at the back line for Spurs. Clinton there. Receiving the ball there towards Craig, and that's a great finish there by Craig. Of course, he looks very familiar. He was a linesman and, of course, one of the important. Resume though, and as it stands right now, it is still Spurs 2-1 against Kulcha Singh. Of course, we've got another game up next. We've got Tarun B versus M7, Tarun A versus Manish Nagar FC, and of course, our last game of the evening is Celtic CFF versus Kulcha Singh. So it's a double header for the boys in pink. Here's Dawson with a great collection there. Cleared there by Burhan. Loose ball to Kamlesh. Still Kamlesh. Takes a shot. Blocked there by Dawson again. Takes a shot again. Clinton on the recovery. Coach Sal, of course, in the dugout for Spurs. Moves it down the center. Of course, this is... If you're just adjusting to your screens here on the Karina Rangers YouTube channel, it is 6-on-6. 5 outfield players and 1 goalkeeper. In order to make the game a little bit more exciting and to stretch the players furthermore. Blocked away there by Karan. Karan with the clearance. Taken here by Rishabh. Finds Kamlesh down the left. Kamlesh lines it up there, but it's dispossessed here by Craig. Finds Sion to Clinton down the right side. Takes a shot. Will be a corner. So Shahbaz now has come in now for Karan. Corner here for Kulcha Singh. Drills it there by Craig. Just not exactly getting the result that he wanted. It will be a goal kick back now to Spurs. Lobs it forward. They're headed back by Sion. Dawson unable to collect that. Rishabh through the legs of Dawson, but it's still Sion who takes a shot. Blocked over there by the goalkeeper. Great bit of work there. Will be a corner kick here. Craig once again with the duties and the responsibilities. Takes a cross, keeps it low again. Cleared off again. There's a call for handball. Here's Shahbaz with his first touch of the ball. Goes for the clearance there. Gets a little bit pressured. Shahbaz back to Scott. Lobs it out for safety. As you can see, of course, it's quite fast-paced here. The Open Tournament. Taking nothing away, of course, from the Youth League, but this is definitely on a different level here. There's a check here, I believe, for the VAR. Prithvi Victor now in the VAR room having a look. Just a quick check. Not sure for what the check is though, but up next though, for those watching, of course, on the Karina Rangers YouTube channel. Our second game, of course, that was a handball check and it has been completed. Tarun B will be playing it on M7. Cleared there by Craig there, almost towards our cameraman. Will be a throw in for Spurz. Rishabh to take it, sorry, a kick in here as per the rules. Dawson now, down the left, dispossessed here by Burhan. Takes a shot there, Burhan, but it will land up out on the street. It's a goal kick now here for Kulcha Singh. Scott down the center, looking for Clinton. Still Clinton, trying to beat his man though, but he gets dispossessed. Here's Kamlesh now down the right hand side. Takes a shot there again. Scott Morris, of course, just digging a little lower to collect that, but seemed reasonably safe. Scott now down the center to Clinton. Blocked again, or Kamlesh again on the rebound. That's goal number 3. That's his hat trick in the first half. Spurs seem to be cleaning up quite early in this first half. As it stands right now, it's 3-1 with the first half hat trick from Kamlesh. He gets a well-deserved lemon break on the sidelines there from Coach Sahil as he brings in Daksha in his teeth. Craig now. Craig goes for the long ball to Dawson. Squares it there. Good little ball there by Dawson. Will be a goal kick now back to Spurs. Sion. Back to Craig. Craig takes a shot there, looking for Dawson though, I believe. Chipped here by Dawson. Loose ball again to Burhan. Tries to square it, but it will be collected here by Scott. Rishabh there, just leave it for the keeper. Good long throw again. The Ducks almost there. It's Scott who wins it back easily. Collecting the ball forward here, Scott. Finds Clinton to Craig with a great shot. What a finish there by Craig. The net almost popped there. What a finish. They bring the goal deficit down now to 1. The scores are 3-2. Craig D'Souza, of course, on the score sheet for both goals. What a finish. Restart here by Ducks. Punched away there by Scott. Here's Dawson with the recovery. He's got Shahbaz to the left, but he gives it back to Scott. Scott now finds Craig with some space on the right hand side. Beats his man. Takes a shot there. Will be a goal kick again as Spurs restart. Dawson now lifting it to Craig. Here's Clinton. Haven't seen much of him on the ball though, but he might just light things up, of course, in the second half with A few minutes remaining now in our first half. As according to Rayan Sheikh, we might have a total of 4 to 5 minutes of playing time left now in this first half. Scott now lobs it forward there to Craig, trying to glance it towards either Dawson or Clinton. But looks like Clinton's a marked man in this game so far. Scott again with the collection. Back to Craig. This is some quick stuff here though, ladies and gentlemen. And extremely technical. Faster pace. But of course, bigger and harder fouls as well. So Scott now. So Scott down the center. Lifts it forward there to Shahbaz. Still keeps it in play though as Rayan shouts play on. Ball was in play. It'll be a goal kick there taken. Scott here now with the goal kick to restart. Straight to Craig. They almost beats his man there. He asked for a corner. It is a corner there. Can Spurs now get their 2-goal cushion here? They take the cross quickly. It's blocked there by Sion. Cleared there by Craig. Clinton needs to make that run now. Will be a throw in here for Spurs. Dish up to take a kick in again for Spurs. Lob forward there by the keeper. Tussle here between Daksh and Shahbaz. Sion keeps it in play though. Yes, Sion takes a hit there, takes a deflection though. Lobs it forward here to Daksh. Daksh now lifting it up for Burhan, who's got some space. Great interception there by Shahbaz. Extremely important there. Kalash with the loose pass though. It will be a kick in here for KULCHA Singh. They restart quickly here. Scott now lifted down the center towards Clinton, trying to release Craig. Burhan now all alone, and that's a goal. 4 goals to 2. Spurs, and that's the end of the first half though, ladies and gentlemen. Scoring just at the stroke of half time. It's KULCHA Singh with the reply now. Craig there, of course, has got 2 goals so far in this game. Looks to seem to be spearheading his team towards a comeback. Playing it up from the back again here, Scott. Onwards to Clinton. Too much there. Will be a foul in favor of Spurs. Rishabh will take this free kick. No, it looks more like Kritik, of course, at Kalash in the center. Kamlesh and Burhan in the box. Goes for the shot there, and it's collected safely there by Scott, of course. Here's Sion now down the right hand side. Still Sion. Trying to look for assistance here. KULCHA Singh. Rayan Sheikh, of course, officiating this first game. He's got the assistance of Pradnesh Kadam as a linesman. Of course, we've got Johnson De Silva along with Prithvi Victor, who will be handling the video assistant referee responsibility. Takes a deflection there of Rishabh, but here comes Spurs on the center. Easily collected though. Fast paced up here. Here's Shahbaz. Shahbaz now with a little bit more space. Back to Scott. Lifts it to Shahbaz. Shahbaz again now looking for space. Over to Scott. Scott here to Sion. Tries to find space here. Thank you. Will be a kick in again now for KULCHA Singh. It's given back here to Scott. They've got to just keep a little bit of possession. They just got to keep making Spurs make a few problems and make a few mistakes with their press here. And that's exactly what they've done. Let's shot there from the right, looking for Sion on the center. Great hit there though. Goal kick here now. Good long ball that collected though very quickly though by Scott and released it quickly to Craig. Craig looking for space here towards Clinton down the center. Coach Sal, of course, not very happy with that tackle. We have a player down here. Might need some medical assistance. Hoping it's not too serious. He is back up on his feet though. Took a nasty fall as well. And I think that's a yellow card for Clinton. Not happy with that. He felt that it was fair enough for him to challenge into a loose ball there. 50-50. Play resumes though here. Not without the whistle though. That's a time penalty, I believe, of course. As play resumes here. Shot there, collected here by Shabazz. Here's Shabazz again. Shabazz now with some space. Shabazz looking for a lot with a few step overs here. Trying to beat his man. Takes a hit again. Just off target though. Collected here. Here's Kamlesh with the finish. Great save there by Scott. Fingertips. Great reactions there by Scott. It'll be a goal kick now again for Craig, who lobs it forward. This is Kamlesh for Spurz. Still Kamlesh. Not heeding to the cause of Rishabh, of course, his teammate there. It will be a goal kick though. Kamlesh unable to keep that in play. Good long ball again there from the goal kick. Rishabh trying to cover it. Down to the left though here to Rishabh. Still Rishabh on the ball here. Looks down the center. Takes a shot there. Quite a trigger there from Kalash. It'll be a kick in here now for Spurs as they take it quickly. Ducks with the shot there. Not that wide off. Back here now to Clinton. Again, who's been very quiet as he's back though after his time penalty for his yellow card. Kamlesh now down the left hand side for Spurs. Looking for some space. Coming down the set, they're trying to cut in though, but he's dispossessed by his own teammate. Loose ball, and there's an open gap here between Daksh. Daksh with the shot straight in the face of Scott again. Will be a just Shoaib now on the ball for Kulcha Singh. Scott to restart again. He's got space here. Dawson on the right. Craig here down the center. This is Scott now carrying the ball forward. Lifts it here towards Shabazz. Great pass there. He's given him some space here. Takes a shot there, Shabazz, but it's blocked away. Corner now for Kulcha Singh, of course, they're in their bright pink strip. Spurs in the white and gold strip. Takes across there, collected there, spilled there again, and it will be a free kick though in place for Spurs. Kulcha Singh though still haven't managed to find a goal back to kind of bring back their confidence. Free kick though instead. Here's Craig. On to Scott. Lobs it forward. They're looking for Clinton. Not the best delivery though. Clinton again though. Cleared there by Craig. Here's Shoaib. Looking for Dawson down the left hand side though. Too much on that. I think Dawson kind of overestimated that pass. Restart here. Rishabh down to Kamlesh. It's back here to Kulcha Singh. Shahbaz restarts. Back again though. Just moving a little further though. Shahbaz again back to Scott. Tries to take a shot. They're looking for Clinton with a pinpoint pass there. Little changes here, of course. Shifting between players. Shoaib has come up front now. This is Kamlesh now for Spurz. Still Kamlesh. Takes a shot there, but skies it well high. Scott now on the ball. Finds Dawson. Here to Shahbaz. Over to Scott. Oh, it's a missed pass here to Kamlesh. Open goal here, and that's 5 goals to 2 here. That's his 4th goal of the match there, Kamlesh. Loose passing there. Costing Kulcha Singh. It's an uphill task though now for the Kulcha Singh boys. It scores off 5 goals to 2. Restart there by Clinton, takes a shot from the halfway line. Of course, Clinton D'Souza also does come with a wide reputation amongst the Indian football fraternity, not only in Mumbai, but of course internationally around, of course, with his exploits with Kalina Rangers. But right now he's been kept very, very quiet. So much so that he hasn't even gotten a sniff of the ball yet. Be Scott to take up this free kick here. Gives it to Shahbaz. Shahbaz down the center here, on the right here. Back to Scott in the center. Lobs it here to Clinton. Finally gets a little bit of space. He's already tagged in though by 2 players now already. Needs to make the most of it. That'll be a drop ball there. Of course, match official Ryan getting them between the players. It's going to be a drop ball in favor for Kulcha Singh. Clinton back to Scott. Loose ball there. Needs to be back at the spot where match official Jan Sheikh has pointed. And nowhere further. There is a VAR check, I believe. Having a look. Check over, no card. Scott again now with a restart. Finds Sion. Sion down the left. Craig D'Souza, of course, being very vocal and showing that the players just don't drop their shoulders. They're already down 3 goals here. They need to pick themselves up, and there's not much time left though. Right now it's looking Spurs very, very comfortable. Shot there by Craig. On the volley. Looking for his hat-trick there, of course, Craig D'Souza. He's already got 2 goals in this match. Lob forward there. Collected here by Kamlesh. Unable to keep it in play though. It will be a kick in now for Kulcha Singh. Craig takes it quickly, but it's back here. Here's Scott down the ball. There needs to be a sense of urgency here for Kulcha Singh as the clock runs out. Shahbaz. On to Scott. Still Scott. Great run here by Scott again. Down at the Sion. Fantastic save there, but they get it back on the third or fourth attempt. KULCHA Singh now pull one back. They still have two more to go if they have to salvage anything in this match here. Restart here again for Spurz. Takes the shot loosely, but it's collected here by Scott. Of course, it's a concept, of course, the Mumbai Sevens open category, of course, the concept of 3 pools. In each pool, of course, there are 3 teams. So we've got Pool A, Buzzing Brothers, along with Tarun B and M7. Then we've got KULCHA Singh, Spurz and Celtic CFF. And our last, of course, is Sicilians FC, Tarun A and Manish Nagar FC. It's a little complicated and will be explained over time. But in the meantime, please just carry on with the action here down the center. There seems to be a change in keeper here now. Scott Moraes has taken a seat back. Probably hurt his right knee there. Blocked there again by Craig. This is Kamlesh again now. Finds on the center, almost going through there. Shahbaz who's in goal here, replacing Scott Moraes. Restarts the player. Dawson now with the restart. On to Shahbaz. Beats his man here, trying to play the sweep of keeper here. Finds space here for Dawson. He's got a wicked left leg here, young Dawson. Takes a hit there. Loose ball there, almost towards goal. Here's Craig now. Gives it to Shahbaz, who's moving up front here. Still Shahbaz defeated here. Takes a shot there. Just off target there. Kamlesh going for the majestic, knowing that the goalkeeper wasn't in goal. Clinton back to Shahbaz as they restart. Craig now. Craig still down the right hand side, looking for space. There's still Craig. Releases it here for Clinton. Takes a hit there through the legs there. Oh, good save there. Double save there by the keeper. And that's a goal back though. KULCHA Singh are 1 goal down now. There needs to be a sense of urgency. Scott is back in goal. Scores 5 goals to 4. Kamlesh with the shot there, just wide off target. Scott to start play again. Restart here again now. This is Craig. On to Sion. This is the last player. Shot there by Clinton. This is a game of fine margin so far though. Clinton with the kick in here to Shoaib. Shoaib looking for space. Goes for the magnificent. Just missing off target there. That would have been an exciting finish. Just top bins in fact. Just grazing past the crossbar and the post there though. Good long ball there now. Here's Kamlesh with the shot. Great save there by Shahbaz though. As he receives the ball back here. Sion unable to receive it here. Kamlesh now with the chance to steal it. Great save again there by Shahbaz. Keeps his team in the game. Corner though now for Spurz. Kamlesh takes it quickly and that's the game I believe, and that's the final whistle. It's Spurz who win this match 6 goals to 4. Up next though we have